Yo, what is up, fellow girls Frontline commanders? Gibbs Frontline here. I am back. I was on a Thanksgiving break and we had a delayed flight and a bunch of other stuff, but I am back and got you guys with a very nice reroll guide here on who you should be rerolling for. Now, you've probably already seen a bunch of people. Everyone is glazing Xiaomi, and it is valid. She does like pretty much everything in the game, and she's going to be the first rate up support on banner with Uldred here, who is a DPS, who unfortunately looks so cool, but she's so every tierless Doom poster. I'm gonna still try to pick her up, okay? I'm BZ. I think she looks sick. She carries a bow and arrow and a sword. Like, why did they make her so bad, man? Why did they make her so bad, man? Also, there is the standard banner characters because, honestly, re-rolling for a rate-up character, you know, that's on some psycho type beat, you know? I know there's people out there that are going to be re-rolling for the rate-up, but me personally, I'm not going to. Also, Maple Story music's going a little crazy. Hold up. Always got the Maple Story music in the background. If you guys ever wondering what I'm listening to while I'm talking, it's usually Maple Story music because, you know, it goes pretty hard. Anyways, though, so re-rolling, who should you be re-rolling for? How to re-roll and what is the best ways to re-roll for girls Frontline. That's what we're going to be discussing today. So I hope you enjoy that. And as usual, if you're enjoying these videos, I will be covering lots of girls Frontline. So, you know, I appreciate a sub. Oh, also, I seen while I was away, we had like 50 subs or something. Yo, you guys are crazy. How much are we at right now? Dude, we're at like 51 subs. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of the fellow commanders that are going to be playing Girls Frontline. But let's get right into it. So starting with re-rolling here, if you are re-rolling for a rate up banner, you should 100% be going for Xiaomi here from this little graphic I made. Now, if you're BZ, you know, you could be going for the Uldred as well, or you could be trying to pick up both. That would be, okay, that would be like insane though. If you're trying to pick up both, you're trying to re-roll for 2 rate up characters. Realistically, you'd probably like re-roll, right? Get one character early and then get the second character because we don't know what the pool income is going to look like yet. Right now, it's looking like maybe like 200 something pools, so you might be able to pick up both if you win both 50-50s. Unfortunately, they are using the Hoyo model of the 50-50, and the chances of getting an SSR is like 0.6% or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty bad. So standard characters though, because that's what most people are going to be re-rolling for. If you don't know, we are going to be getting Sabrina and Vepli for free. Sabrina is a very nice starter game support. She will help you get through a lot of content in the game. She pretty much gives you a follow-up attack and like shielding for your characters on their stability, which is pretty nice. Vepli is going to get power crept by Lada, which we get on release for free, which is crazy. I don't even know how that's so rip Vepli players, but maybe if you get dupes, you know, she'll go kind of crazy. Also, unfortunately, you know, if you like the cat girl, you know, with the very nice assets and personality, she is kind of garbage as well because AoE just kind of falls off hard in the game, which is unfortunate because she's got the cool LMG and she's a cat girl. But you know, if you're a cup of tea, she is, yeah, it's just how it is, unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Mosin Nugget now is also actually a solid DPS. Nothing too crazy, because realistically, you're going to be wanting going for Tololo or Changju here. I probably butchered her name. If you know how to pronounce your name, you know, I'm butchering it, let me know. I'm gonna call her Qian. If you wanna get the best DPS off of standard banner to re-roll for, you want to be going for Qian 100%. She's insane still in China, and their game is a year ahead. So that shows you how powerful she is. She's even better than Uldred, and she's on a standard banner, which is crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. How is she better than Uldred on a standard banner a year later? That's crazy. That's crazy. And she does have some crazy abilities. She has a knife attack that literally just like ignores like a lot of mechanics in the game. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Qian, she's going to be very OP to reroll for. Now, how are you going to be able to get these characters and how are you going to reroll for them? The game has a, let me click here. I have like a million tabs open, so bear with me. Hold up. Right here. But I do. So I just mute my app here. So they are going to have a beginner procurement banner right here. And this is pretty much, if you played HSR, if there's other games that have this, I'm not familiar with them. But I know HSR has this, and it's pretty much you're guaranteed to get a SSR standard character within 50 pools, but they're discounted, so you actually get it within 40 pools. So you would be rerolling for this to get a standard character of your choice, to make sure you're not getting one of the free characters, you know, because then you're just getting a dupe, which you probably don't want, right? If you're going to be a reroller, you know, you're trying to get a perfect account here, obviously. Also, so let's talk about methods of rerolling here. Also, I'm referencing Pridewin for this, you know, shout out to Pridewin. One of the things also is we're going to be getting some codes at the start of the game. We don't know which of these codes are going to be like valid and like when they're going to be valid. So, but these are going to be codes that are going to be available. They are going to be on Pridewin, by the way, if you want to check that out. I'll try to remember to, you know, link them and stuff on what you can do with Pridewin. So, Pridewin has it listed here. You can't delete your account and just start instantly fresh, as there's a lengthy timer. Rerolling, you have to it takes about 10 to 12 minutes because you have to get through 1-2. That seems pretty accurate from what I remember in the game. You have to go through like all the tutorial stuff, and then complete the 2 starting stages, and then you get the gacha system. And we have pre-register giving us 20 pools, which is huge. Then we have the event login and stuff, which is also going to give you more pools. So if you want to go a little bit farther in your reroll, you could probably get up to like 30 pools, but that's probably going to be leaning towards like 15 to 20 minutes, or maybe even like 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how many pools you're trying to pick up for your guaranteed right there. In terms of rerolling methods, though, there's a classic multi-window or multi-boxing with an emulator, which you can only do on PC. And that is just holding like a bunch of games open, you know, with the guest accounts or salted emails, and doing that way. And that will allow you to reroll in that method. Then there is just a regular salting account email, as adding a dot at the end of your email so that you can make it go back to your... I'm explaining this bad. Pretty much you have your email and you are making it so it's when you register the account, it counts as a new email, but it's actually going to your base email still. It's explained right here. As you can see, if your email is abc@gmail.com, you add plus numbers, anything is fine. ABC +1, it'll still go to abc@gmail.com, if that makes any sense. Let me zoom into this so you guys can see this very clearly here. Yeah, pretty much, you know, you have email, ABC, okay, you add the +1. You are making a new account, but it is still going to abc.com, if that makes any sense. We got that? We got that? Okay. Also, if you want to know what Suomi and Ulrid's banner animations look like right here, got some, you know, preview animations of what they've got going on here for their banners. She's throwing like this grenade. She also runs like a PPSH, pretty much like a Tommy gun. Pretty cool. And then we also have Ulrid over here, and you know, she's got the sword and the bow, which is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. She has a really cool trailer too, which is honestly fire, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so reroll process for the game, you're going to log in, you're going to complete your stages, claim your mail rewards, and use the codes, which I was talking about before. We have the codes here. If all of these are active. I'll have an updated video, by the way, on which of these are active, so stay tuned for that. I'll 100% make a video, you know, which codes. There's probably going to be more codes, too, that we don't know. They'll probably have, like, a new launch code or something that we'll get, and then we'll know for that. I don't know why I drew so much on that. And pretty much... Pridewin recommends using BlueStacks. I do as well. What is the other one? Like LD Player Order? I swear LD Player is malware. I also think BlueStacks is malware, but realistically, they're not actually malware. I just think they definitely put a bunch of bloat stuff on your PC that doesn't need to be on there. And it's the only way to emulate anyway, so, you know, if you're doing that, you do got to do that. But... also, one reminder, by the way, for if you're doing salted account emails, by the way, you would be doing that on the regular client. You wouldn't be doing that on, whatchamacallit. Anyways, unimportant stuff, realistically. Now, I was talking about this earlier. 2 things you can do for rerolling, pretty much. You have rerolling for the rate up banner and standard, or just rerolling for the standard banner, so you can get a character that isn't being given for free. Or just the characters you want, which is, if you're rerolling, you're probably going for a Qian, you know, Meta Marty. If you're a Meta Marty out there, you're probably going for Qian Ju, okay? Yeah. that's pretty much it. Weapons are not worth rerolling, and you can buy them from the shop, similar to HSR as well. They have a weapon shop that you can buy from. I don't know if I showed this in my video. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Yeah. They have similar to Hoyo game shops, you know, basic purchase would be like your star glitter, and then like there's like the premium one, like the monthly passes that you can buy every month, you know, people talk about in the Hoyo games, you know. I get my 10 wishes and stuff like that. They have that as well. Then they have materials you can buy, which you get from getting dupes and just pooling overall, you know. And then there's the regular standard banner, which has a selector. Now, you're not going to reroll for the selector. The selector is at 260. Now, the beta had us Omega Juice, but I've heard we are getting like a ton of pools. I'll have another updated video on this once we know how much pools we're going to be getting for patch 1.0. I'm pretty sure we're getting like 200 pools at least. So, and I don't know how much of those is going to be standard. Probably like half of it, realistically. They usually give you a lot of standard pools in games like this. So if that is the case, we're probably going to be able to get a good percentage of this thing. Not the full thing, obviously, unless you're a whale, you're swiping. You know, if you're swiping, I mean, you're not even, I don't even know why you're watching this video. Honestly, though, if you're a swiper and you reroll, it's kind of 5-head, you know? You just, I don't know about that. I don't know. It depends how much you're swiping. It depends how much you're swiping. But yeah, there is a selector, once you get at 260, and that is going to be that. But yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about for rerolling here. Hopefully that made sense. I wasn't yapping too much there. And yeah, if you're rerolling, pretty much go for Suomi and try to get Qian. That's the max win combo. If you're rerolling, you're trying to get full max win, full meta Marty. You are going for the Qian, you're going for the Suomi. Your account is locked in, stacked for day one. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be seeing the commanders later. Goodbye.